We are now dealing here with what I might call the effects of white galactical supremacy, in that the European has entered the space race and is expecting to duplicate in space what he has done on this globe, to colonize space itself and to carry his racist orientations into the very universe. I've often talked about this phase of European development in terms of what it means for Africans and what African and an Afrocentric education must be about. Of Star Wars, we have a situation here today of exotic weaponry. And it's interesting that the European calls Star Wars strategic defense initiative. And this has deceived many people. Against whom is the European defending himself in space? What we really must recognize here is a strategic offensive initiative. The European placing weaponry so far above the earth that no other nations can meet him there and destroy those weapons. It means then that the European will place himself in a position to rain weapons on the African continent and of African people with impunity. African flying jet planes and so forth will not be able to stand up against this type of warfare. This is why I've often urged people to understand that the education of our children and the education of ourselves goes beyond preparing for jobs. It speaks to the defense of our very lives. And therefore, African education and Afrocentric education must take us into the space age. The European already exploring the commercial uses of space, the mining of planets. If the European is able to find minerals and other kind of wealth on the planet, on other planets, he will not even have to pay the African for the wealth that he steals from him today.